Ever thought of running your own business and earning tons of money? The following tips will help you to get some much-needed practice before you enter the cruel world of business. Want to test your management skills? Looking at that crowded coffee shop while walking on the streets, have you ever thought that if you would have run the same business, then there would have been higher profits? Well, before you try your hand at running that shop, read this article that tells you about a game, which will help you to be successful. Though it seems childish, the fact being that which kind of businessman plays games, the following one will surely put all your managerial skills to test. Explanation. Lemonade Stand Game is a very simple PC game, which can be played by both adults and children. It incorporates the basic economic and business principle-based themes. Your goal is to make as much money as possible in a given time frame. You control a business that consists of a lemonade stand, and you get to manage all the associated aspects in your bid to earn more money. Purchasing raw material, setting up the prices, quality control, customer satisfaction, etc., are some of the aspects that you have to manage. Based on the weather conditions, you have to decide on how much material to keep in stock, the price of your drink, how to sell maximum lemonade to potential customers, how to maintain quality, etc. Besides the weather, changes can be done to almost every aspect mentioned above. In some versions of the game, you can even change your selling price depending on the time of the day. A higher price towards noon, and a lower price towards the evening, can ensure that you sell maximum lemonade to customers. Being a business game, it was developed to provide the upcoming managers, administrators, and students to try their skills by managing a virtual lemonade stand. Since it is a Java-based program, it can be played anywhere, provided the user has internet access. The player is exposed to a business-like situation, and based on his managerial skills, one would be able to make maximum profit. Directions of the game. You have to decide the number of days that you want to play for. You can choose from 7, 14, or 30 days. Then, you will need to consider your assets. You will be given $20 for your setup, and you have to manage with it. You can buy as many cups, lemons, sugar, and ice cubes as you want, but you must remember that this purchase can be made only once a day. It is important to keep the weather conditions in mind, as you don't want to run out of stock on a particularly hot day. Weather is the major component of your business. Always consider it while deciding upon the cost per glass. Once you get the hang of it, you will understand and manage your setup. The clue to the game is to develop a business sense. Helpful hints. You will be given $20 in the beginning, and you need to judiciously use this amount to purchase raw materials. I would recommend not to purchase lots of ice, because if you cannot sell the required lemonade quantity, then the ice melts towards the end of the day, resulting in your loss. Also, do not buy too many lemons. If your sale is not high enough, then there are chances of the lemons going bad. The same applies for sugar. Too much or too little is both bad for your business. You need to check the weather for the day before buying any raw materials. Buy more inventory on a hot day, and less on rainy days. The price that you charge per glass has a huge effect on the amount of glasses which you would be selling per day. Keep in mind the mindset of customers, and ensure that your price is managed accordingly. Also, you need to consider the weather while setting up the product prices. For example, no one would want to buy a highly priced lemonade when it rains. Customer satisfaction is another important factor, which will help to boost your business. If people like your product, then they will spread a good word about it, and this will surely work in your favor. Remember, a good product should be evenly priced. If you overcharge, you will get less customers at your shop. Have a business sense of your own to make the profit go higher. This is a very simple PC game, and it will put your management skills to test. Though it may be addictive in the beginning for some, it is nevertheless one of those harmless addictions